So apparently Pokemon fans are sexist now. This article comes from the Mary Sue, but let's dive in. What do you mean, who's picking Chikorita? The Pokemon fandom sexism is showing, and I'm still picking my girl in Legends Z to A. The article begins, in light of Pokemon Day 2025, I was thrilled to see Chikorita revealed as one of the returning starters in Pokemon Legends Z to A. Then I remembered people hate Chikorita, like to the point of crashing out on the internet. One user on TikTok asked literally who's picking Chikorita. Oh, this is crazy, dude. Originally from the Johto region, the grass-type starter, Chikorita, is back for the release of Legends Z to A. It's joined by fellow Johto partner, the water-type Totodile, the ADHD himself, Totodile. I love Totodile. And the Unova region's fire starter, Tepig. Altogether, this is a ragtag trio of Pokemon that have gone overlooked since their regional debuts and are now getting a fair chance to shine as we head back to Lumiose City in Kalos. You'd think there'd be cause for celebration, right? Well, you're wrong. Oh, shoot. Not even the possibility of Mega Evolution, which I do think they're going to bring back. I think they're going to bring it back in the cards, too. I don't know why. I just have a feeling. Or a new regional evolution is enough to stop the Chikorita hate. Since it was introduced back in Gen 2 titles Gold and Silver and became a member of Ash's team in the anime, Chikorita and her iconic Leaf... Why is she calling it Chikorita her? What? Her iconic leaf ponytail have been the subject of criticism and bad faith debates, held to the same double standards as the girls and LGBTQIA+ fans who've stuck by her side all these years. What? Did you just assume her gender? Oh my gosh, you're saying her? Oh my god, we gotta look up the stats. Let's look up the stats. Gender ratio, genderless unknown, 87.5% male, 12.5% female. What are you talking about her? I don't know if this is perfectly accurate. This is from Pokeverse. The percentage is 87.5% male. So more than likely you're getting a male Chikorita. And this chick just is all up in arms about this being sexism when she's assuming the gender. You cannot write this stuff. I mean, she kind of did though. Huh. Who is this? Olivia, I think you should just do some basic Googles. Just basic Googles. Surprise, surprise. People still hate Chikorita in 2025. My question is, why is that sexist? Like, hello? It's just... people don't like a Pokemon. All right. Olivia continues. If it's not a complaint about Chikorita's girly or lackluster... Okay, what are you talking about? Even in the TikToks Olivia provided... Chikorita, are you kidding me? He just gets mad at it being Chikorita. The writer has not shown anything showing anybody saying, oh, it's a girly. I don't like it because it's girly appearance. Lackluster isn't sexist. A lackluster appearance could be anything. So moving on, it's about her, once again, assuming it's gender when it's got an 87% chance for male. That's a big assumption. We're in 2025 and we're debating a Pokemon's gender, calling it sexism. Well, they're honestly not even debating it. They're just saying it's a girl.
Everything is sexist. Everything is racist. Everything is homophobic. And you have to point it all out.
If it's not a complaint about Chikorita's girly or lackluster appearance, it's about her average stats and poor performance in her native region. Again, assuming her gender. Holy smokes, dude. If somebody thinks that a Pokemon is lackluster, it may just be that they think the Pokemon is lackluster. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Funny considering its final evolution, Meganium is comparable to fan favorites like the Kalos fossil Pokemon Aurorus, and just about as useful as Charizard if we're strictly talking about home games. What does that even mean, about home games? What? Meanwhile, Charizard remains not only one of the most beloved Pokemon of all time, but also revered for his apparent strength, given not one but two mega forms, both of which are making a comeback in Legends Z to A. Unsurprisingly, the Chikorita hate train presses on. What? You're just mad that people hate on a Pokemon you like. That's it. That's all you're saying. It's not sexist that somebody hates a Pokemon. That's crazy. Holy smokes. While design and stat preferences are subjective, what is especially silly about furthering this narrative? The writer is furthering the narrative. Nobody else, like, oh my gosh. If you're like, I hate Chikorita because they're a girl, that's just dumb. That is so dumb. Because at one, it's not a girl majority of the time. And two, that's just dumb. Holy smokes. Furthering this narrative is that the thinly veiled misogyny, what? That's always surrounded the Chikorita line likely won't hold very much weight soon. What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about? What? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. With the next Legends title in the works, we can safely assume we'll see each returning starter receive a new form, whether a regional final evolutionary form or a mega evolution. Either way, stat boosts and design touch-ups are all but guaranteed, answering big complaints. Okay? If it's answering big complaints with the stats and design touch-ups, what's your complaint? In the meantime, singling out Chikorita and this person just mad that like people are hating on Chikorita for this is so stupid. This is so dumb. Oh, and bashing its stats feel needlessly hateful and honestly pretty sexist and homophobic. Whoa, it's homophobic? What are you talking about? It's sexist and homophobic to hate on a Pokemon. What world are we in? Dude, this is insane. Oh my god. Oh, okay, wow. To those asking who's planning on picking Chikorita, I am. Good for you. I'm glad you get to pick a Pokemon you like. And I'm tired of debating one of my favorite starters' viability. You don't have to. The fact, though, that you're trying to inflate this with sexism when you're talking about people hating on a specific Pokemon, that is wild. That is so out of pocket. It's insane, dude. Though it may seem like a bunch of random guys came out of the woodwork to tell everyone how disappointed, why do you just say, oh, they're guys? Maybe they're just fans? But no, you're not gonna, that's not in your worldview. You can't just say, oh, a fan doesn't like this. To tell everyone how disappointed they are that Chikorita is back, there are just as many fans eager to choose the grass partner for another adventure. That's cool. I'm glad for those fans. Maybe it's not much, but I've even seen Tumblr polls showing Chikorita is ahead of both Totodile and Tepig for Legends Z to A starter picks. Here's a load of love and support for the Lil Bean Sprout to restore your faith in the Pokemon community. What doesn't restore my faith is that you're trying to say people are sexist for saying they don't like Chikorita. That's wild.